Fly Jamaica Airways passengers stranded in Guyana are still waiting for answers. Some have been stuck for almost a week and are yet to hear from the airline. BATV's Javaughn continues to track this story.
7 days and counting for at least one Fly Jamaica passenger still stranded in Guyana. Passengers there are still waiting patiently to hear from the carrier when exactly arrangements will be made for them to fly to Jamaica or New York. Or requests for interviews from an airline representative are yet to be met. However, our news team was able to obtain recordings from an interview with Director of Marketing at Fly Jamaica, Kayla Reese. She was speaking with Patricia Aarons on Nationwide Radio's morning program, Nationwide This Morning on Tuesday. In that interview, Ms. Reese claimed that communication with passengers has been quite effective.
We have a call center in Guyana. We have 2 offices in Georgetown, Guyana. Our staff there is working also around the clock to communicate to our passengers.
How? Let's understand a little bit better.
How?
Yes.
Via phone and email. So in Georgetown, they call us, we call them.
No.
It happens constantly.
So a lot of people will come in because they don't know what's going on. If 1 day, 2 days, 3 days, 4 days, 5 days, 6 days, I hear nothing from the airline that should have taken me home a week ago.
But that hasn't been the case. They will be advised, the passengers
So
and
you still don't
GEO.
know?
It's not that we don't know, it's just that when, in terms of operations, when a flight leaves, we'll know when the next one comes in.
However, despite this claim, our news team was told a different story when we reached out to Everton Hannum, a passenger in Guyana who was to depart last Thursday.
The team there at that office is absolutely clueless as to what is happening. Estimated times and possibilities, maybe callback. Those are some of the responses that you have been getting. Or let's say give your phone number, they call back, which actually never happens.
In search of information, Mr. Hannum went to Fly Jamaica's office in Georgetown, Guyana to try and find out what his departure options were, but things were still unclear.
As I speak, there is no clear, in my mind, I'm not clear whether I'm leaving on Saturday, or Sunday, or Monday, or Christmas, or Boxing Day for that matter. Because the airline, Fly Jamaica, cannot provide you with a solid information as to your departure. They cannot indicate to you that they can put you on a flight to another route, but apparently it is clear that there are not many passengers returning to Jamaica.
Mr. Hannum also points out that the airline is yet to present anything concrete regarding compensation, except for their reimbursement policy, which may take up to 8 weeks to pay.
When I inquired about taking up the tab for the expenses so far, they're telling you that they don't pay with cash. I say to them, I don't want cash. I want to pay for my stay until you let me stranded until I depart on Saturday. I say I don't want cash.
For BATV News, I'm Javaughn.